So, what do you do for work? Do you like it? Do you like it? How many siblings do you have? Oh, you have a lot. You have a lot. That's fucking ridiculous.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at women crying, alright, and sobbing all day. So we're gonna get started with this one. You see from the intro, she says, other girls have had multiple boyfriends and talking stages. Well, I don't. First, that's not a flex, alright? That is extremely cringe, especially when these women end up alone and they've just been banged around. Second off, guys, here's the first comment, first reply to this video with 5,000 likes. Law of assumption. Now, because I didn't know what the shit was that, I had to Google it. And law of assumption is basically manifesting. Yeah, you have to assume things and they just become reality. To which the original poster replies, I've tried manifesting for 2 years, it didn't work. What? It didn't work? What's that all about? And then the the person from the comment says, because you did it wrong. You did it wrong, guys. This is why it didn't work. And again, the content creator says, you can't manifest wrong. And then another one says, maybe you didn't actually believe the stuff you tried to manifest. You have to believe it, expect the best for yourself, and believe you deserve it. Yeah, guys, just this is how women nowadays, if you're asking gentlemen, why are they so entitled? First off, because of the Sims. Second off, because they literally get fed on a daily basis that they have to be entitled. It's an indoctrination camp. It's brainwashing at its finest. Echo chambers, all of that. And let me just read one more comment before we get started with the video. Another one says, I relate to this a lot. I've never had a boyfriend, and no boy has ever liked me. Not even as a friend. Not even as an acquaintance. This woman, guys, she's not allowed to lick the ground that men spit on, alright? Men see this woman, and they cross to the other side of the road. She's that unwanted, right? Very sad. But now, guys, let's move on to this video of a woman telling us how she became a high-value woman in overnight, alright? Because that's how easy it is. So if you want to become the alpha man that you've always wanted, forget stoicism, forget all that self-improvement crap, and watch this instead. Let's get started.
I'm going to tell you guys all the things that I did to become a high-value woman after literally being a party girl that was drinking every weekend, addicted to vapes, literally being used and cheated on by guys, and just having no self-respect. Now,
okay, this is overnight, guys. From being the town bicycle and getting cheated on by all the chads, well, cheated. It's not really cheating when you were never committed, but anyway. From being used, you know, overnight, guys, she becomes a high-value woman. How is it possible? Let's take a listen.
now I'm literally obsessed with myself. Every time I go out, people are always turning heads, opening doors for me, giving me free things. My boyfriend is literally obsessed with me, and I'm gonna put you guys on the tea. The first thing that I did was stop self-harm. That basically means I stopped doing all the things that made me feel low value so that I could heal. That means stop going out, stop drinking, stop hurting your body, stop hanging out with guys who don't value you.
Okay, that's it. It's impossible. Women are incapable of doing that because we men have been telling them for decades now, can you stop hanging out with the guys who don't value you and who only view you as a toy and not objectify yourself in such manner? And it's impossible. We've seen, guys, it's impossible. You cannot help these women, all right? They're for the streets. So I don't see how this advice is applicable, but let's keep listening. And sorry for the song that she has put in the background, but you wouldn't hear her otherwise.
You stop sleeping around, stop accepting bare minimum. The second thing I did was focus on healing and self-care. And self-care is so important to do because it just makes you feel more high value. When you genuinely put work into yourself, whether that be doing hair care, skin care, going to the gym, eating well, you literally feel like $1,000,000. This is how you literally become high value because you are investing time, energy, money into yourself. Third thing I did was actually learn how to act, speak, and become a high value woman. Like how to dress like her, how to act like her in public, how to date like her. Because the secret is that you don't have to get permission from other people to become a high value woman. People don't have to call you high value woman before you are one. Like if you just start acting like a high value woman, knowing what to accept, what not to accept, dressing like her, becoming more exclusive, learning how to speak like a high value woman, then people will just start seeing you like that. People will just start believing what you believe about yourself. Like, did you hear me? You can literally decide to become a high value woman, make any guy literally give you princess treatment, make every person in life respect you, see you as elite. Literally the moment you decide, in the moment.
Is that how it works, gentlemen? I can't even say it with a straight face. No wrong answers here, gentlemen. Is that how it works? You let me know. If I just decide that I'm the coolest guy around and I go with that attitude to my workplace, do you think that people immediately will say, oh my, this guy is the coolest? I never thought of it. Holy crap, he's so cool. And all the women will be like, oh, please let me have S3X with you. You're so cool. I didn't realize up until this day. Or will everyone at the office say, what is this guy about? What is this attitude? Do you think you're really that cool? Like, you let me know, guys. Is it that easy? If I think that I'm a millionaire, will I become a millionaire the day after? How does this whole thing work?
You start acting like one, thinking like one, and speaking like one. So a few things that I started doing was dressing more feminine and modest, also being more exclusive. Like I don't allow behavior that I don't want. I don't go on dates that I don't want to go on. I am not like for everybody. I won't start talking to people automatically because who are you? Did you earn my love? Did you earn my respect? And I literally learned everything on how to date like a high value woman, what to accept, what not to accept, how to be my feminine energy, how to make people and guys respect me so they give me princess treatment. They literally spoil me. They see me as the most high value and the most elite woman that they've ever met. And I learned exactly how to become a high value woman from the high value woman formula.
She's elite, guys. She's like a legendary drop in a game, you know what I mean? But the whole thing, now, if we assume that this narrative is true, which is not, she's just trying to sell whatever bullshit course on princess treatment for $30, so she can buy Starbucks. So this is not true, of course. But if we presume that it's true, I'm all for it. Even if you've been the town bicycle, I will be happy if you try to change your life. I really will. It's just that as a man, if I'm looking for a high value woman, I would rather go for one that has always been a high value woman rather than one who has become a high value woman. Because even though you are changing, that's good, the years of, you know, being the town bicycle and being a 304, they already have an effect on you. You cannot change the effect. It's like substances, you know, guys. Like, if you decide to stop taking substances, it's perfect. Everyone will be happy, but you will not magically erase 10 years of substance addiction from your health. You know, you can't just delete that. It still has an effect on you, of course, change for the better, but it still weighs down on you. So don't get started with it in the first place, right? And when it comes to dating, I and every other man will rather go for a woman that has always had this mindset instead of one that has been torn down by 10 years of literally being a 304 and then becoming a high value woman, right? So rather, you know, instead of fixing the problems and stopping the fires, don't start the fire.
Literally, the videos inside of the formula like show you everything. When I say this is the most gate-kept and most amazing secret, this girl literally texted me saying she was in a situationship for 4 years, and after using the high value woman formula, she found a new man who literally treats her like the prize, like a high value woman, but her Porsche is taking her on trips to Europe and literally sends her flowers like all the time. And
Oh, yeah, guys. Absolutely. Give me a bunch of horse crap that never happened for 200. He bought her a Porsche. And this is we covered this yesterday, right? The princess formula or whatever. Apparently now it's a thing. Yesterday's video had 1/3 of a million likes. This one has 1/10 of a million likes. So apparently this is like the scam, the new scam that these women are pulling, right? And it's effective because they are all about getting deluded into thinking that they are cool. So it's the same bullcrap. Holy crap.
And you can get instant access to the formula that I'm talking about right now by clicking on my little image and just going to my profile. It also taught me how to dress, like literal.
I think it's worth it, guys. Like, yes, buying the shitty clothes that she sells is $30, but think about it. You buy it, and next day after, a guy will buy you a Porsche and take you all around Europe. It's a good investment, guys. It's a good investment. So, what are you doing not buying it right now?
Scripts to get flowers, to get people to open doors for me, to spoil me and give me princess treatment. And the last thing that makes you a high value woman is probably just developing skills besides your beauty. Study spirituality, go to school, become passionate about something. Like a high value woman has a lot of value. It's like getting a product that has so much to offer.
Damn, guys, she really is a scammer, right? The Indian guys who tell you that they need your Microsoft password and they're from the IT team, they are nothing compared to this one. This is a real scammer that has gathered a bunch of tens of thousands of dollars from stupid, deluded women. And I'm all for it, right? If you are stupid to get scammed in this way, you deserve it. But guys, let's move on to another TikTok. And you can see just by this woman's posture that indeed it's going to be a self-improvement video. Alright, a high-value video. So let's see her advice.
I saw this girl in here talking about how important it is to be friends with people that are happy with themselves if you're happy with yourself. And like if you're successful, you need to also have friends who are successful. I cannot stress enough how fucking important this is. My entire life I've struggled with having friends and I never understood why, because I was always doing so much in my life and always trying to uplift the people around me by giving them opportunities, by teaching them things, by just like trying to share the abundance and blessings. And because I was trying to give them something that I had or teach them something or help them in some way, they would always resent me, and I
need to pause it because I can't with all this ass leaking. First off, is it true, guys, that you can only hang around with people who are successful? Because I don't know, I have a bunch of friends who are poor, so should I just leave them behind? Is that how it works? Oh, sorry, Pop, you lost your job. I think we can no longer be friends. Oh, sorry, Grandma, you have cancer now. That doesn't really bring nice vibrations to my life, you know? I think I'm not gonna start leaving you on red. Is that how it works, guys? You should always, you know, be hanging around only with the successful people, so they know that you are with them only because of whatever they have amassed in terms of money. But regardless of that, yeah, we, of course, guys, in every video we have to have a woman that cannot stop kissing her own behind every second of the day. Again, with the narrative of I'm just so perfect, you know, guys. Like your little brains cannot comprehend how much of a blessing I am to everyone around me, you know? And I'm Gandhi and Mother Teresa combined in one. You know, I'm like just giving to other people all the time. I don't even know how I'm that perfect. Like that, my only imperfection is not understanding how perfect I am, right? And she's just such a blessing, guys.
Never understood why. I always was so confused. Like, I love my friends so deeply. I want to just constantly be giving to them. So why the fuck do you treat me badly? Type shit. Now I realize after watching that.
Yeah, because that's how it works in life. The more you know. When you treat people good and you give to them all the time and you are a blessing to them, what they do is resent you. That's how it works, guys. You know, absolutely. It's just, what world are these women living in? I cannot comprehend.
Video, it's because I consistently try to be friends with people who are not happy in their lives, and it always turns out to become a projection thing where people are just constantly upset with how much I'm doing or how happy I am or how confident I am, and it always just ends in me being hurt at the end of the day. So that was one of the most valuable things I've ever seen on TikTok, literally, and I'm just here to vouch that that is 100% the fucking truth.
Yeah, and here it ends, guys. I want you after this video to just turn the lights off lay in your bed and think at least for 10 minutes about how perfect this woman is, alright? Just try to really go deep into how much of a blessing she is. It's something that she practices every minute of the day, so it will be easy. Now let's move on to one last TikTok, guys, a short one, and then we'll move on to a Reddit story that is really, really good and really telling to wrap up this video. So let's continue.
You know, life really does come at you fast because one minute, my boyfriend's meeting my parents and spending a day with his grandparents. And the next day, we have like a mini communication breakdown and I don't hear from him and it's been a week. And my birthday's in 2 days. So, needless to say, I'm fighting for my life over a man, nay, boy, and writing shit on Post-it notes like, you're worthy of love and you're not a worthless piece of garbage, and putting it on my bathroom mirror. I'm not doing well. I'm not.
Well, first things first, this is not her boyfriend, alright? I think we can all know this for a fact. Guys, how many boyfriends do you know that immediately start ghosting their girlfriends right after meeting their parents? I don't know, have you ever seen a man who does that? I personally never have, alright? I've never seen an actual committed relationship where the man ghosts a woman out of the blue. Never seen that. So I don't know what these women are talking about, when in reality I do. She's talking about that one talking stage guy that she has spread her legs for 7 times already, and now is wondering why he dismissed her, because he found something better. But now, guys, enough about these women. Lately, guys, I gotta tell you, I'm having a lot of fun covering these women, but at the same time, they're too much. Lately, the TikToks have been too much, gentlemen, even for your 4,000-year-old mommy. So let's move on to the Reddit story, which is a positive one. So a guy writes, "Girl I'm into stayed behind with me at a bar. I'm crushing on this girl I walk with. I know, I've heard the horror stories. I've also heard the ones that work. We are not immature, pretty children that will screw each other over if something were to fall through. I'm also not going to be at my job much longer, otherwise I would look the other way. She's definitely very shy. I found a lot of men who like women who are shy. She told her sister, who I'm friends with, that she thinks I'm the funniest person at work. And I'm not really that funny. I also catch her staring pretty frequently as well. Oh my, the lovebirds, gentlemen. Among many other things, I think she may feel similarly, but I just can't tell. We went to a bar with some other co-workers and her close friends a few nights ago. We sat outside on the street patio, how do you read that? And everyone was having a good time. It was nearing 2 AM, so everyone started to make their way home. Her best friend got up to leave, and I kind of expected her to leave as well, since the bar was desolate and it was getting late. But she stayed with me." Massive green flag there. "We started getting into some really personal stuff about our families, parents, mainly our dads. She even mentioned how her ex kind of bailed on her and moved across the country a year ago. She almost shed a tear talking about her dad. It wasn't all sad though. We joked around quite a bit. We talked for another 2-3 hours. Neither of us realized that it was 4 AM. Thoughts?" Well, my dear, my thoughts are that you stumbled on a good woman and you're the only one who doesn't realize that she likes you back. Are my thoughts, right? And guys, the reason why I wanted, there are a lot of reasons why. Like, first off, women don't usually stay behind just for you if they don't like you, right? They usually don't do that. They always hang out with other girlies and like their companion. They usually don't stay with a guy on, you know, alone, especially that late at night if they don't like him. And all these deep conversations, the fact that she frequently looks at you and is shy, maybe just around you, the fact that she says that you're the funniest guy around when you're not that funny, is just all indications that she likes you. So I think this is the only man who doesn't understand it, right? I think he knows, he just cannot accept it. But guys, the reason why I wanted to read this story is because we see how easy it is. That's all it takes for a woman to be wanted, for a woman, excuse me. That's all it takes. And what did she do? She did nothing, guys. She did nothing. She just sat there. It's that easy. You don't even have to stay until 4 AM. Just stay 15 minutes after everyone leaves, and the guy will still get the point that he's special to you. We have all these women, guys, on the TikTok. No, you have to manifest. You have to buy my $30 course. You have to think you are empowered. You have to kiss your own hours, at least 2 hours a day. This is how men will say, oh my, she's so attractive. She's so high value. No, you don't have to do none of that shit. You can forget all that bullcrap and leave it behind. Women don't need to do practically anything to have a man interested in them. In fact, guys, when I think about it, for women, the game is more what not to do rather than what to do. Don't be a pain in the back. Men don't care so much whether a woman is funny or not. We care more if she's a pain in the back. If you are funny but you're a pain in the back, no thank you. If you're not funny but you are not a pain in the back, men will like you. Alright? If you don't have a long ass dating history that is absolutely degenerate and will make your father want to disown you, that's what women need to do. It's not do the red flags. Alright? For the rest of it, you can just sit there, eventually make a few comments here and there, eventually glimpse at the guy's direction so he picks up on the signals. But men are not really good at picking signals, so rather be straightforward. You know, it's that easy, guys. I'm just so tired of all these women, and I'm sad for the young women who go to TikTok and they think that in order to get a man, you have to be a boss babe, and you have to think that you're the most empowered lady in the universe, and you have to do this and that and the other thing. No, no, no. Forget all that crap. You don't need to do anything. Just be polite, feminine, friendly, and just indicate in whatever way that you are interested in this guy. It's that easy. So we'll leave the article here, guys. I wish I could just speak to all women in the world, right? I just wish I could be a famous celebrity so I could make like a public service announcement and tell women how to date, because you don't date by being a self-deluded narcissist. In fact, that is going to turn men away if it wasn't obvious, right? But gentlemen, what do you think? And also a question, you know that if you've been watching the channel, you know it's been a struggle for me, the woman and women difference, all right? And in the past, I used to say woman all the time, even when referring to plural. What I pick up on now is that I always say women, even when I'm talking in singular. So I've kind of switched sides, you know, it's still the same problem. But hey guys, at some point I'll get it right. You know, I'm immortal. I believe that throughout the whole eternity left, at some point I will be able to pronounce both words correctly when the case is needed, right? So there's that. But guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me and Ampu. I hope this video entertained you. Like and subscribe if it did. And I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one.